Trial continued today for a grieving family who wants jurors to place responsibility for their daughter's death on the companies that were responsible for the crane that crashed into her apartment in 2019. Good evening, I'm Steve Eager.
Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes. Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. A Greystar executive took the stand today in the wrongful death trial of a woman who was killed in her apartment when a crane collapsed during a thunderstorm. The attorney for the mother of Kirsten Smith questioned the company about its safety protocols and what changes have been made since that happened. Fox 4's Lori Brown live tonight in Dallas at the George Allen Courthouse with more. Lori.
Heather, the project director of Greystar was asked if integrity means making things right even if it is expensive. The executive replied, well, not necessarily if it is expensive.
The key question for the Greystar vice president was if Greystar bears any responsibility for the death of 29-year-old Kirsten Smith. Smith was cooking dinner in her apartment with her fiancé June 9, 2019, when a crane came crashing down, killing her beneath the rubble. Philip Tracy, a project director for Greystar, said the company would not take any responsibility because the crane was owned by Biggie Crane and operated by a Biggie Crane employee. Later, attorney Jason Itkin showed Tracy the contract that said Biggie was leasing both the crane and the employee to Greystar, and Greystar would be responsible for damages, injury, or death.
There are two sides to every story, and in this case, there might very well be three sides.
Dallas appellate attorney Chad Rubach, who is not a party to this case, says a contract is one thing, but ultimately it is the jury that gets to be the judge of responsibility.
Jurors almost always get it right.
At one point, the judge asked the jury to leave the room and admonished Tracy for not answering Itkin's questions directly. She said an hour was spent discussing the contract on things that are as plain as day. I've had it, she said. Greystar attorneys were then able to speak with Tracy in the hall before he returned to the stand. It was not until opening statements of the trial that Greystar admitted the crane not being in weather vane mode was the cause of the collapse.
Top-notch lawyers are going to be able to pivot and be able to address the unexpected. This sort of thing happens from time to time in a case, and good lawyers are able to deal with things that happen they might not have planned for. There's no doubt in my mind the lawyers in this case will be able to handle anything that comes at them.
With the jury out of the room, the attorney for Smith's mother argued that Greystar was putting profits over people. The judge said that question could not be asked of the witness directly. The director will be back on the stand tomorrow morning for cross-examination. Steve and Heather.
Lori, thank you.